morning. Good morning, friends, and welcome to this video. Today, I figured I would just take you along on a typical Saturday in my life. This is a Saturday where I'm not going anywhere with friends. Oh, sorry, I just woke up. My voice is kind of like, not great. This is a day where I usually just focus on editing videos, filming videos, cleaning the house, getting stuff done. Lately, I have started doing laundry Friday nights. Last night I did not get around to folding everything because I got home a little bit later than expected, but I washed everything, it went through the dryer, so now I'm going to fold it all today. I have a couple of videos I'd like to edit and thumbnails to do, and if I have time, a product or two to put on Etsy, maybe draw, paint, whatever. So I just figured I would take you along so you guys could see what my typical Saturday looks like, working on YouTube stuff, art stuff, whatever. I feel like most of the time when I vlog weekends, you get a good amount of Saturday, but Sunday is really my day to like relax and not do much, so there's never much to vlog on Sundays because I'm usually watching TV, playing video games, listening to a church service online, so it's just not a lot of filming content, so I decided I would film my Saturday more in depth than I usually do for this video. We'll see how that goes. Right now I'm just making some tea so I can sit down and edit a video. The reason that I've started editing videos first thing in the morning when I wake up is that occasionally it just takes a long time to process. So once you edit the video, it has to save it to your computer, and it has to export it, and that takes time, and then it has to export it to YouTube, and then it has to load fully on YouTube, and then I can do a thumbnail. So I try to edit at least one video first thing in the morning. That way I can go do other stuff while I'm waiting for the computer to finish doing things so I can edit another video. Because unfortunately I don't think you can edit a video while you're exporting. And for those who are wondering, I'm actually using Adobe Rush. I decided a few weeks ago to start paying for it because I was having a lot of problems with DaVinci Resolve. If you watched a previous video, that's what I decided to start using when I got my PC, because my Mac always runs out of memory space, so I don't use iMovie anymore. But I was having a problem with DaVinci Resolve having sound just disappear, and it was really frustrating. So I decided to try Rush, which is it's like Adobe's version of iMovie. It's a lot simpler than Premiere Pro, I think. It doesn't have all the features, but it works for what I need it for, and maybe one day I will upgrade. We'll see. Before I start editing, I'm gonna check all my emails because I never checked them yesterday and I don't know if there's anything important in there. Sometimes when I'm working, I have little guests come and want some pets and then run away because they're done. So while I'm editing, the first step, I guess I'm just gonna go through this with you guys, why not? I have to import all of my video files. So usually I film on my phone, or I have a DSLR that I film on, and so I either have to stick in the video chip or I just connect it to my phone. I just have this little wire and I import all the videos, and sometimes that takes a little bit of time, and it takes some time to organize the video files and get them in order. And so while I'm doing that, a lot of times I'll actually watch a YouTube video while I'm doing that stuff, because sometimes I'm just sitting there waiting. It just gives me something to look at. And then once I start editing the sound and actually listening to the clips, I obviously turn that off because I cannot do both at once. But yeah, that is kind of my process. And the first thing I do is organize the clips in order, and then I cut the clips or shorten the clips or up the speed of the clips as needed. And then I usually don't correct lighting or anything in the clips, but I will sometimes add music over them. Sometimes I'll add an end screen, and then normally that's when I export. I know a lot of people go into color correcting and stuff like that, and that's something that I've started to dabble with, but it's not something that I spend a whole lot of time doing. I also don't usually put a lot of text in my videos, but with Rush, it's been a little bit easier to do that. The program I was using before, because after I went from Adobe Premiere, I went to Movavi, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was just so slow and so laggy that it was difficult to do anything. But this program is a lot faster, it runs a lot smoother, so I'm starting to experiment a little bit more. All right, the video is exporting right now, so I'm going to get a workout in. We recently got a Peloton, so I've only used it twice, but I'm going to try to do a Peloton workout today. It's actually kind of fun. I've never really biked before, but I appreciate the leaderboards. I think, to me, that's the thing that makes it the most worth it. Because personally, if I can see how other people are doing, like, I want to beat them more. And it also, once you've done one workout, it'll show you your previous record so that you can try to beat it, which I like. Again, it just pushes me to do a little bit better and push a little bit harder. If you want to see a full video on how I feel about the Peloton, let me know, because I can film that. I know that there were a lot of questions previously, like before getting it. Like I said, I've only done 2 workouts, so we'll see. I guess the real thing is, will it be consistently used for an extended period of time? Because otherwise it's not worth spending that much money on equipment. But if you are trying to build a home gym, maybe it would be a good investment. I don't go out to the gym anymore for multiple reasons. One was COVID, or initially, like, all the gyms were closed. And then now I've developed an allergy to cleaner, which is kind of a nightmare because everything's constantly getting cleaned, and with gyms and stuff, a lot of them are cleaning constantly and spraying down the equipment. So it's easier to avoid it and start accumulating stuff for a home gym in the garage. Honestly, I think one of the hardest things is getting your foot in the pedal and like, there we go. I don't know, it's kind of awkward. I've only done it a few times. I'm sure it gets easier. So on here they have different rides to choose from. They have like some daily picks, featured classes, and then there's also live classes, and they tell you the time and stuff. I haven't done any of the live ones yet, but they have things that aren't bike related. So they have like yoga, obviously that's cycling. They have more than yoga. They have like HIIT workouts and stuff. I don't know, I haven't done any of those yet. Since I am a beginner, they keep recommending beginner rides, I'm assuming. So lately I've just done the ones that are the first in my beginner pick, because they're all for beginners and I am a beginner. So I'm going to do this 30-minute advanced beginner ride.
Leanne Hainsby, welcome to your 30-minute advanced beginner ride.
These workouts make me so sweaty, so we're gonna go jump in the shower now because I feel disgusting. But I feel good because I got a good workout in. For lunch, I'm going to heat up some leftover curry and rice. This curry is really, really yummy. Thomas actually made it. I'm also taking some chicken out to thaw. I think I might make it for dinner. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but maybe we'll find some recipes online. Okay, so I've eaten lunch now, and I was actually watching TV while I ate lunch. And I put my grocery list together. So I've been using Instacart lately. I was originally using Safeway after COVID started, just as a way to like not have to go out as much. But I've just had some problems with Safeway as far as like the customer service isn't always great. And every time I wanted to get produce, basically all the fruit was always like way underripe or overripe. And it was never like in between. It was never good produce. It was always bad. Everything else was usually fine, but there were times where they substituted something that wasn't even close to the original thing that I had ordered, or they just like didn't give me stuff constantly, which I know isn't always their fault. If they don't have it, they can't give it to me, but it was just kind of annoying. Instacart has been a lot better because they do text you. So if like they don't have something in the store, the shopper can text you and say, hey, can I substitute it with this? And if you're on your phone, you can be like, yeah, that's cool. So I feel like the communication's better. And then with Instacart, there was one time where groceries were delivered to the wrong address. So somebody just got free groceries. Called, and then they gave, I think, like $10 or $15 towards the next purchase, which was really nice, and then immediately sent out someone to get new groceries and bring it, and it like in an hour I think I had groceries. So it was really nice. Like the customer service much better than Safeway, which I don't know. I don't want to say they were rude, but I think because they don't have individual shoppers, they just have someone who takes like several orders at once. They don't have the flexibility of having someone go back out and get you your stuff. So they would always just refund, but then if you need groceries for the week, you have to go back out. So anyway, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna edit another video because the other video that I was editing has been uploaded to YouTube. So I need to do thumbnails also for that video and another video, and then edit another video. And this one requires a voiceover, so I'm gonna do it now while it's relatively quiet. I don't have laundry going, the Roomba's not going. It's just the easiest time to do any voiceover. Previously, it was raining. Like while I was sitting here, it was raining so hard. It sounded like hail almost. But it was like all of a sudden a random rainstorm. So we're gonna go edit a video now. And while I was eating and ordering food, he decided he needed to cuddle. He's a very cuddly cat. I had to wait a really long time for my video footage to import, so I filmed a little Instagram reel. There's been a trend I've seen lately of people painting on glass, so I decided to try it. It's definitely like not perfect, but I would like to try again. Yeah, see my Instagram if you want to look at that. Okay, another video is being published to YouTube. I did 2 thumbnails for the other videos, and now I'm gonna clean. I need to fold the laundry, clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen, gonna do all that fun stuff. And I'll be listening to an audiobook, so I probably won't film because I'll be listening to the audiobook on my phone. Lately I've been listening to All This Time, which is okay. Basically it's about this boy, click away if you don't want spoilers, but it does happen within the first like chapter. He's in an accident and it kills his girlfriend, and it's kind of about him grieving and making a new friend. And that's the very basic of it. It's definitely a young adult. So far, it's not like my favorite book in the world, but it's good. I would recommend it. It's interesting. I've definitely not read anything like it before. Now that I've gotten all my YouTube stuff done today, I'm actually going to read. It either came down to reading or drawing or something, but I have a book club meeting next week for this book, so I figure I should probably finish it. This isn't a book that I would typically go out and buy to read, but my work does a book club and, you know, it's books, so I couldn't not join. And they just do, like, development, work culture sort of books. I mean, think about like a work book club. It's not going to be like fiction stuff. It's obviously all nonfiction, but it's still interesting to read. And it's a good way to connect with other people in other groups and to network a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to read for a bit. Look how cute he is. Alright, so we are making dinner now. I'm making some chicken, which just has olive oil plus black pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, olive oil, and salt, and that's just going in the air fryer. It's a really easy way to cook. And then we're going to make some of this au gratin. I don't know how to say this, but we're making it. I'm just boiling water, so put in there right now. But yeah, that's what we're doing for dinner. Now we get to flip them over. Maybe, if I can get a grip on it. Final result. The nice thing about doing this is now I have meal preps, so I have lunch or dinner for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, plus a little bit extra. I'll probably just cut this up because I will actually just eat it cold. It's a good high protein snack. My groceries have arrived, so I thought I would do a little grocery haul. This is completely unnecessary, but I wanted to try them. I've tried the pineapple and they're okay. Some ice cream, some cheese for some pasta I want to make, some cottage cheese with pineapple. I haven't had this in a really long time, and for some reason I randomly started craving it. Some chicken sausage, milk, strawberries, little smokies, some pop chips, breadsticks, popcorn, broccoli, radishes. I've been putting these in salads. Some lettuce for salads, some honey and mustard. I'm almost out of honey, and I like to make my own honey mustard dressing. And then some pasta, red onion, cucumber, chicken thigh, some ham for sandwiches, avocado, some kiwi, and some chicken wings. And that'll last me the whole week. Hey guys, as usual, I'm here to end the video after the fact because I'm editing it. Basically the rest of the night, I ate dinner, obviously, packed up those meal preps, and then I think I just played video games and went to bed. So really nothing productive or exciting happened after dinner, and that's pretty typical of me on Saturdays. Once I've had dinner, it's time to relax and enjoy the weekend. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!